Can we take from a wider view?
With the gate. Yeah, just back, please. Photo won't come there. Your camera is in the way.
It's a bit.
Day before yesterday. Okay, thank you. It was hand done. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello, how are you? Very good. Thank you very much. Hello, how are you? Thank you. Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Very good. Hello, good morning. How are you? Welcome to Kenya. Hello, how are you? Very good. Hello, how are you? Asante sana. Asante sana. Okay. Habari. Very good. Habari mzee. How are you, Bwana Hepatullah? Very good. Very good. Hello. Chamge. How are you? Yeah, very good. Kwa salama. Asante. Hello, how are you? Good friend, Mama. Thank you.
He is our priest in Nairobi.
Thank you.
He is our priest in town.
Hello, how are you? Thank you very much. The elders. Elders, how are you? Very good.
He is from Zambia.
Salama sana. Habari yako?
Karibu sana.
Habari kwema?
Zambia salamu.
Haya,
Asante sana.
family. Hello, how are you?
This is the doctor from India.
Hello,
Very
how are you?
famous doctor. He did the operation.
Thank you very much. Asante sana. Nashukuru. Hello, how are you? Thank you very much. Hello, how are you? Thank you. Thank you very much. Asante sana. Habari yako? Very good.
His Excellency.
Hujambo bwana? Asante sana. Yes. Asante sana. I know this one. Hello, how are you? Thank you very much. Asante. Hujambo? Asante sana. Habari yako? I know this one. Yes. Thank you. Chamge, how are you? Fine, how are you?
Now these are the students.
You are students. Hello, how are you? You are students here? Okay. How are you? Malaysia? Asante sana, habari yako? Hello, how are you? Very good. Hello, how are you? Very much, habari? Yes. Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Very good. Thank you. Thank you.
You know me, I am his brother.
Thank you very much. Hello, how are you? Yeah. Okay. Okay. When? Okay. Thank you very much. Thank
Let's move faster.
These are from all different countries. Yes. The children, students from 32 countries.
Can we have a wider view? Is that okay?
Thank you.
Mheshimiwa Rais wetu hapa Zambia, unatuelimisha umoja kweli na amani, elimu na heshima ni ngao zetu. Kweli rais wetu, furaha imezidi ulipokuja hapa kwetu. Wewe si mgeni, wewe ni kweli familia yetu. Sisi ndugu wako, tujenge taifa. Tunakupenda kweli rais wetu, kweli.
Kita si anak berkelas. So, he will tell what
Anakaa pale hivi sasa.
Okay, now.
This is the auditorium. English speaking.
Karibu kwenye auditorium wa Al-Jamia. Hapa tuna host lectures, cultural programs, films na hata mazungumzo kwa mpira.
Yes, beautiful place.
Hii hexagonal design is inspired by the beehive.
By the beehive.
Wanafunzi wanafunzi wetu kama hawanyuki wanafuata elimu na wanatoa kitu cha manufaa kwa wengine. Kwa hivyo this building represents learning which serves society.
Welcome Your Excellency, welcome Your Holiness, and all distinguished guests. Excellency, the facility you're touring today is extremely vast, and it would have taken the whole day for you to be able to.
Kenya's capital and the gateway to Africa. That legacy finds renewed expression at Al-Jamia to Sophia. Its interest grows in the
gate of divine assistance. Through it, those entrusted with something more than a rival. It marked readiness. Kenya's capital and the
technologies balanced with internationally benchmarked curricula in sciences, language, humanities, and philosophy. Students engage deeply with classical Islamic texts and manuscripts, and many commit the Holy Quran to memory. The aim is not just knowledge, but character, to forge graduates shaped by discipline, clarity of thought, and a strong moral compass, ready for meaningful engagement with the modern world. Education here is holistic. Beyond the classroom, students develop practical skills through culinary arts, calligraphy, and creative workshops. They work with digital technology, robotics, artificial intelligence, and large-scale architectural projection mapping. Educational journeys and outdoor expeditions synthesize learning with the wider world. Through a range of indoor and outdoor sports, from squash to football, they build discipline, coordination, and balance. This same essential harmony between enduring tradition and contemporary expression is visible across the campus. Stone stands with glass, solidity with clarity. The architecture speaks a language shaped by centuries, expressed in a 21st century voice. At the front of the campus stands the masjid, anchoring the entire complex and placing the creator at the heart of daily life. It leads into a sequence of courtyards and learning spaces inspired by historic Fatimid centers, shaped for Nairobi's light, climate, and landscape. At the entrance, dedicated to Quranic studies and memorization, Mahadu Zahra marks the threshold of the campus, resembling the 1,000-year-old Fatimid gate of divine assistance. The Iwan is the ceremonial hall, the venue for discourse and gatherings, while the dining hall sustains a long tradition of shared meals and community life. The library provides spaces for focused study, housing rare manuscripts alongside modern resources. Completing this core, the auditorium opens the campus to the wider community, a place for lectures, cultural programs, and dialogue. Residential spaces complete the campus. Separate residences for young women and men are designed as places of dignity, comfort, and growth. Today, Al Jamia enrolls more female students than male, an expression of the community's long-standing commitment to education for all. While Al Jamia's outlook is global, its roots in Kenyan soil are deep. Our story in Africa began long before these buildings, with wood and wind. Centuries ago, with the blessings of our spiritual leaders, our forefathers sailed from India on dhows guided by monsoon winds to settle along the East African coast. This campus honors that journey and that fortuitous arrival. Throughout it, Kenya is present. The woven facades of the residences echo the nests of the Kenyan weaver bird. Vertical elements recall the tall grasses of the savannah. Mosaics and stairwells draw from local textiles. Gardens and shaded walkways shape a campus within a living landscape. Open, breathable, and a reflection of a community woven into the fabric of this nation. This campus was a gift to Kenya from the 52nd Adai al-Mutlaq, His Holiness Sayyidina Muhammad Burhanuddin, on his 100th birthday, as an expression of gratitude, trust, and belonging. Today, under the guidance of his successor, His Holiness Sayyidina Mufaddal Saifuddin, the purpose of Al Jamia continues to be realized. Its graduates go on to serve primarily as clergy, educators, and administrators of the Dawoodi Bohra community, guiding congregations, managing local towns and institutions, and carrying forward the leadership's vision at the grassroots. Some later return to professional life in business and various other professions, but all leave Al Jamia as individuals committed to service. Under the guidance of His Holiness, these graduates stand at the heart of the community's initiatives, advancing food security, housing and urban renewal, ethical finance, environmental stewardship, healthcare, and education, translating His Holiness's message of faith and service into sustained action worldwide. Guided by these values, we are honored to welcome His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya. Your Excellency visits us during the annual examinations of Al Jamia to Saifiya. With the written examinations complete, students are now taking part in the oral examinations, where understanding is tested through dialogue, reflection, and presence of mind. The examinations are truly a community event, with His Holiness personally presiding daily for hours. The rectors of Al Jamia pose questions to students who respond before an audience of thousands. Your Excellency, your presence here today reaffirms a shared ideal, that education, faith, and service are foundations of national strength. An ideal to which you gave testament to when you conferred the Chief of the Order of the Golden Heart upon His Holiness Sayyidina Mufaddal Saifuddin, honoring a lifetime devoted to the betterment of humanity and to Kenya. Here at Al Jamia, learning is not an end in itself, it is preparation. As students pass through these gates, first as seekers and later as contributors, the purpose of Al Jamia becomes clear. For here, preparation finds its meaning in departure. This gate does not mark an end, but a beginning, the moment when knowledge steps into service.
and everything.
Kulin selesai. Duit.
Over 200 staff like that was in there. We're standing on the radiant axis, which goes all the way to the center of the campus. The so-called instrument equinoxes, the sun passes directly over there. East axis to the west. In the middle here we have the central courtyard, which is modeled on the mosques in Cairo. The students come here to mingle, to study, to pray Quran and to public. And either side is residential buildings for the girls on this side and for the boys on that side. They're equally matched, both having their own lazy as well as their own children. But here, this is the dining hall.
Yes, we'll all move this side. We'll all move this side. Photographers here.
This is our chapati making section. This is the most important meal, part of our meal. It's a form of meal. It's a form of meal. And this is how we order our guests. Please be a part of the chapati.
Yes. Susan, there's going to be a photo taken here. Behind. Just come behind. Yeah. This is come behind. Can we come behind? Just come behind. Yeah. Please.
Monzia.
How much भाई? Just a little bit. Huh? How much भाई?
going to the country. Thank you very much.
Baru kau lebih sih.
This is our kitchen staff.
Take up.
बंद करो ना.
Now we go straight back. Come here, come here. Come this way.
So just come a bit on the left.
Yeah, just. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Empty.
And then everybody at the back to go inside. Huh? Everybody at the back to go.
So just come behind. Come behind.
Till here.
Jamaa tukimaliza nawapiga mangoto sasa. Jogo kwa
I'd like to introduce my colleague who will explain to you about these maps.
Karibuni.
Asante sana. How are you?
Very good, very good. Al-Jamia Safia houses some very unique medieval maps. So these are 16th century, and they were produced by a German scholar and cartographer named Sebastian Munster. This one is a mid-1500 map of Africa. This one is a Cairo, which is particular importance to the Dawoodi Bohra community, because that was the center where we draw our cultural and spiritual heritage to the Fatimis.
From Egypt.
Yes, from Egypt.
From Cairo.
These are the
coins of the rulers of that time.
And then these are 4 port cities that represent trade hubs during the 15th century. And you can see Aden, which is located in modern-day Yemen today, Mombasa, Kilwa, and Sufla. And this map is particularly unique because this is considered the oldest representation of Africa. There are earlier representations, but this one actually shows the continent as a single unit. And you can see here the Benga is for modern day Kenya. If you look at these maps as a whole, we see the centrality of Africa as a center of trade hub and now just as it is today.
Very good.
Your Excellency, this is a collection of the many awards and recognition which His Holiness has been presented with in Africa. Each Moshi here, each of the city, county of Mombasa. This is from 10 years ago when His Holiness and President Uhuru Kenyatta then inaugurated the campus. And this is, just like you have the Golden Order of the Golden Hands here, the President of Egypt awarded His Holiness in recognition of his efforts, the Order of
Your Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, President and Commander-in-Chief. Your Holiness Dr. Tienda Mufadal Saifuddin, Your Excellency Musalia Mudavadi, Prime Cabinet Secretary, Your Excellency Governor Nairobi County, Honorable Georgia, Your Eminence Shahzada Khaid Johar Izzuddin, Cabinet Secretaries Aden Duale, CS Health, and Julius Ogamba, CS Education, the Area Member of Parliament, Honorable Jalas, Principal Secretaries present, and the Dawoodi Bohra community. Your Excellency, to start us off, we have some citations, so allow me to invite Mustafa Tajbai, who will lead us in that session of citations. Welcome.
Thank you. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Your Excellency, Your Holiness, respected guests. To mark this special occasion, we will now present a brief program reflecting the spiritual and cultural ethos of this institution and its relationship to the nation. We will begin with a sequence of recitations. First, verses from the Holy Quran, followed by select lines from a poem composed by His Holiness in praise of the Prophet Muhammad and the Fatimid Imams. And finally, a Swahili poem presented by our students in honor of His Excellency the President and the people of the nation. Asanteni.
أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. صدق الله العلي العظيم.
على النبي أئمتي حبي لكم أنتم أحب أحبتي حبي لكم لم أخل قط من الأنيس وكيف لو منهم أنس وحاشتي حبي لكم عدلا أقيم الأمن في كل البلاد لدى المخاوف منعتي حبي لكم المخلصون ولكم هم أقرباء حيث نسبة أسرتي حبي لكم.
Mheshimiwa Rais wetu mpendwa, sasa Al-Jamia inakuletea ujumbe wa maombi, upendo na kujenga taifa. Tunaamini utaipenda. Mungu akubariki sana na Mungu aibariki Kenya. Asante sana.
Raisi wetu, karibu raisi. Raisi wetu, karibu raisi. Karibu kwetu, raisi wetu. Umefika chuo cha baraka, nyumbani pa elimu na amani. Umefika chuo cha baraka, nyumbani pa elimu na amani. Raisi wetu, karibu Jamia. Tunakukaribisha kwa heshima, pamoja na moyo wa shukrani. Kukaribisha kwa heshima, pamoja na moyo wa shukrani. Umesimama kwa taifa, umelea ndoto za vijana, kwa elimu na maendeleo umeleta tumaini jipya. Elimu na maendeleo umeleta tumaini jipya. Pamoja tutatembea katika njia ya maarifa, kujenga Kenya imara kwa haki na uongozi wa amani. Kujenga Kenya imara kwa haki na uongozi wa amani. Karibu sana katika nyumba ya elimu. Hapa tunalea viongozi kwa Kenya na dunia nzima. Tunalea viongozi kwa Kenya na dunia nzima. Ni furaha na fahari kukuona hapa leo. Umeketa pamoja na Sayyidna katika mwanga wa baraka. Pamoja na Sayyidna katika mwanga wa baraka. Karibu raisi katika ndugu zako. Mungu akubariki daima na abariki Kenya yetu. Akubariki daima na abariki Kenya yetu. Raisi wetu, karibu Jamia.
Mheshimiwa Rais, unaona tumekupenda sana. Kwa hiyo wote mliokuwepo hapa kwa pamoja tumshukuru rais wetu alipotuketembelea hapa. Kwa nikisema asante, 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 wote mtanijibu asante sana. Asante, asante, asante rais. Zaidi zaidi, asante, asante, asante. Asante, asante, asante. Asante sana Mheshimiwa Rais.
Tuwapongeze tena kwa makofi, tuwapongeze kwa makofi. Your Excellency, the President, Your Holiness, at this point, allow me to invite the Governor, Nairobi County, to speak very briefly before we progress with the rest of the program. Karibu.
Thank you. Your Excellency, President William Samoei Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya, and the Commander-in-Chief of our Defense Forces, Your Holiness, Dr. Sayyidna Mufadal Saifuddin, we're very privileged and honored to have you in Nairobi, the Prime Cabinet Secretary and all other leaders and the entire Bohra community. let me take this very brief opportunity to welcome you to Nairobi. I know we have those who are from far and wide, from different countries and from different parts of our region and of our country, Kenya. Karibuni sana Nairobi. Mjisikie mko nyumbani. You are part of us and we are part of you. Allow me very briefly, for just 1 minute, because we are in Langata constituency, to ask the Member of Parliament to greet you. It is good for you to know who your Member of Parliament is, right here where our Jamia is.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency, Your Holiness, Prime Cabinet Secretary, our CS Education, His Excellency the Governor, and the larger Bohra community. I just want to take this opportunity to thank everyone who's traveled far and to be here today, and those of us who've always been here. This is not my first time here. We have a great relationship with the Bohra community, and they are here domiciled here in Karen, Langata. We appreciate you. We will always work together with you and will always support you. Your Excellency, there's one request that they've always made anytime I've come here. The community here in Karen is growing so big, and one of the biggest requests to support this community has always been the dwelling of the Galleria Karen Road, so that they can have a good flow of people driving in. The congestion around that place has always been bad. Then lastly, I don't wish anybody to go through this, but this is where we all end up in death. They've always requested for a special place, a final resting place, burial site around the Langata cemetery. It is a request that has always been made again and again anytime I visit here. Please kindly, if we can consider that, it will go a long way. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. I appreciate it. Karibuni sana Langata.
Asante sana. Kwa sababu ya muda, Your Excellency, because of time, I will not say much, but really just to echo and to emphasize what your Member of Parliament has said. Your Excellency, for many, many years, this community has been a great part of our country and of Nairobi, and we have a great cooperation with them. This is not my first time at Al-Jamia to Saifia. Could be my 4th time, if I'm not wrong. Your Excellency, I came here as Senator, I've come here as Governor, and I will keep coming, and we're working very closely. Mheshimiwa Jalango, the requests that have been made have already made a lot of progress. Your Excellency, we have already given them land at Langata Cemetery for a special final resting place. They had asked for more land, but we said, if you look at them, they are so healthy. And they grow to 100 years and above. So you don't need a bigger space. That space that we've given you is enough, because with the blessings of Allah, we will live long and healthy life. But and so we don't want it to fill up, but we'll keep working together. Your Excellency, the Bohra community in their schools in Nairobi and in many other areas, especially I remember a special time during COVID, they really, really supported the communities in Nairobi with food and with different support. Please keep doing that. Finally, Your Excellency, the values that this community holds are values that we need in our country. Zile sera ambazo mnazo ni sera za nchi yetu. If you look at how the honeycomb operates, the beehive operates, that many people cooperate, work together, bring different influences from different parts, synthesize knowledge, and bring out something beautiful to our society. Those are values that we need, because in that society, there is respect, there is kindness. You look out for each other, for your brother, you look out for your sister. Your Excellency, finally, allow me to really ask that we deepen that cooperation. I want to thank you also, because the second request the MP has made is something you have already committed to and provided funds. We are dualing the road from Galleria on Langata Road up until Karen Shopping Center. It is going to be a dual carriage, and that work has already been given to the Kenya Urban Roads Authority. They have taught me many things, Your Excellency, and I want you to try, because I've seen you making chapati, And I'm sorry, Your Excellency, if you thought you'll run away from chapati, you will not. It will haunt you. But next time you have lunch, before you eat, take a pinch of salt and put it in your mouth before you start. And then when you finish, also finish with a pinch of salt. It keeps you healthy for a long time. And it nourishes your body. The first time I came, I was amazed that there is zero wastage of food in this campus. Zero wastage. There is actually, every day there's a group whose work is to finish all the food from the sufuria to the plates. That is amazing respect for God. So I will ask Your Excellency, when you have time, when there's not much activity, come alone and have a real tour, because you have not seen half of what is in this campus. May God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Governor Nairobi. Next, Your Excellency, I'll invite the Cabinet Secretary for Ministry of Education, Mr. Julius Migoso Gamba, to make some few remarks. Tumkaribishe kwa makofi tafadhali. Karibu Waziri.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, His Holiness Dr. Saidana Mfadil Saifuddin, the Prime Cabinet Secretary and Cabinet Secretary for Foreign Affairs, Dr. Musalia Mudavadi, my Cabinet colleague, Honorable Duale, CS Health, and Principal Secretaries here present, Your Excellency, the Governor of Nairobi, the entire Bohra community here present, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Your Excellency, just allow me to invite my Cabinet colleague to say a few words before I do very, very brief remarks. Honorable Duale.
Your Excellency, sorry first, Your Excellency. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. أما بعد, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, His Holiness Dr. Saidna, and his two sons, and the entire leadership of the Bohra community, our Prime Cabinet Secretary, Cabinet colleagues, and the Governor of Nairobi. Your Excellency, mine will be very short. I was here in 2016 with President Uhuru when this center was new. And I want to thank you for taking your time on a Friday. In an hour's time, we'll go for the prayers, a holy day, to come and have a visit with this great community led by His Holiness. Your Excellency, His Holiness, before he came, this time he came with a team of doctors. And I really want the doctors to come and stand here. I didn't get half time to go to the theater. It's the day we were doing the Shah presentation. The doctors, the surgeons, before I say what they did together with our colleagues at Kenyatta National Hospital. Yes, Your Excellency. Please, can we? They are dressed in religious attire, but these are top surgeons. And Your Excellency, in total, these great doctors with our team at Kenyatta National Hospital and Kenyatta University Teaching and Referral Hospital, our two premier hospitals, they were able to do a laparoscopic surgery for 13 Kenyans who are very, very poor, and Shah has covered the whole cost. They were able to do orthopedic surgery on 22 Kenyans and urological surgery on 11 Kenyans. In total, they have performed 71 surgeries in 2 days. Thank you very much. Their target was 53, but both our team and this great team, and we really want to thank His Holiness, and we really want him to help us more in the health sector. Your Excellency, the second most important is that this great community is supporting us in your health agenda. They are building a level 4 hospital in Likoni, and the facilities that they run are SHA compliant, and we have no issues. So they really believe in the universal health coverage agenda of our administration. Finally, Your Excellency, you have been a very great friend of the Muslim community. Not now as a president, but even when you joined politics. You are the only person of another faith that we know in this country who has participated in the construction of masjid, in the construction of madrasas, in Islamic schools, more than any other leader who is of another faith. And we are very happy, Your Excellency, because we have a president who believes in faith, who believes in spiritual guidance. And Your Excellency, since 1st of January, when you announced that your administration will deal with matter of drug and substance abuse, the Muslim Ummah and the Kenyan community in general are very, very happy. Very happy when we go to the mosque, because these young people here, apart from learning and I want to say that I've attended many recitations, and I was listening to the young man who did the recitation. I think it's one of the best tajweed I have come across. I was in Eldoret, Your Excellency, the other day on the same function. So the teachers here, we should clap for them. Very good tajweed. So Your Excellency, you see integration of a community, secular education, religious education, good leadership led by His Holiness and the entire team will mold this community, and you know it, they are very good in healthcare, they have good professionals, they have good business people, they have good religious people, and I think a lot we can learn from them as a country. And Your Excellency, on behalf of the Muslim community in our country, I want to thank you most sincerely. And we will work with you. This community and all of us will work with you to the vision that you want to deliver on affordable housing, on healthcare, on infrastructure, on energy, and on education, and giving employment to the young people. With those many remarks, Your Excellency, thank you very much. May God bless you, and may God bless our country.
Your Excellency, let me begin by thanking you for taking your time out of your busy schedule to visit this institution. Your visit here today reinforces the conviction that we all hold that Kenya's future depends not only on academic achievement, but also on the development of disciplined, ethical, and responsive citizens. Your Excellency, I had the privilege, under the invitation of my learned friend, Hamza Taher and Mzee Kureshi, to visit this campus in November 2024, during which I witnessed for the first time the state-of-the-art facilities, the serene and conducive learning environment, and above all, the discipline and dedicated exhibited by the students herein. Your Excellency, the reforms that we are rolling out in the education sector under your visionary leadership seek to entrench holistic education. We seek learning institutions and environments where intellectual development grows alongside character, responsibility, and civic awareness. This institution reflects these priorities in practice. The order, the cleanness, and the discipline across this campus speak clearly of an institution committed to excellence, respect, and purpose. Your Excellency, may I take this opportunity to express our deep gratitude to His Holiness Saidana Mfadil Saifuddin. His Holiness stands as a revered scholar, a global leader, and a humanitarian whose lifelong mission places education at its very center. His vision reminds us that education must nurture the mind while shaping moral character. This way, we will produce graduates with integrity who will lead with both conscience and competence. This institution offers Kenya a powerful example of value-based education. Education here carries purpose beyond personal advancement in order to serve humanity. Students understand learning as a responsibility towards others and towards society at large. Al-Jamia to Salika enriches Kenya's educational landscape through innovation, mentorship, and sustained commitment to youth development. From its architecture to its curriculum, this institution shows how tradition and modernity move forward together. It honors heritage while engaging confidently with rapidly advancing world. These lessons resonate strongly with our own educational ambitions under your transformative reform. For this reason, Your Excellency, we value our partnership with this institution as it aligns fully with our national objectives in the education sector. Once again, we commend the leadership, the faculty, and students of this academy for their commitment to value-driven excellence, as we thank His Holiness for his enduring contribution to education and humanity. Their contribution range from school buildings to infrastructure to school feeding in our many institutions. We look forward to strengthen and deepen our collaboration in nurturing generations that will serve Kenya and the world with knowledge, integrity, and purpose. At this juncture, Your Excellency, may I now invite the Prime Cabinet Secretary and Cabinet Secretary for Foreign and Diaspora Affairs, Dr. Musalia Mudavadi, to deliver his remarks. I thank you and Happy New Year to all of us.
Your Excellency, Dr. William Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces, Your Holiness, Dr. Saidina Mufadal Saifuddin, the 53rd Dai Al-Mutalak of the Dawoodi Bohra, fellow Kenyans who are present here, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I have the singular honor, a very rare honor indeed, to invite His Holiness to lead us in prayer.
أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله وسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وبارك وسلم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto.
Thank you.
أعزائي مهمانو دوستو المؤمنين جماعة أهلا وسهلا قريبوني الجامعة السيفية. Your Excellency, आज आप यहाँ आया शो અમે તહે દિલથી એની કદર કરતા હોવા આપના શુક્રગુજાર છે. આપના અને અમારા દરમિયાન આ મોહબ્બતનો રિશ્તો હંમેશા બાકી રહે. અલ્લાહ સુબહાનહુ આપને આપના તમામ મકાસીદમાં કામયાબ કરે અને કિનિયામાં બલકે તમામ આલમમાં અમનો અમાન કાયમ રાખે અને કિનિયાની હર તરફથી તરક્કી થતી રહે અને એનું એજ્યુકેશન લેવલ બુલંદ થતું રહે. દાઉદી બોહરા કોમ જે કિનિયામાં વસી રહ્યા છે એ સગલાને મેં હંમેશા કહું છું કે કિનિયા તમારું વતન છે અને એની તરક્કી વાસ્તે હંમેશા તમે હર કિસ્મની કોશિશ કરતા રહેજો અને અહીંયાના કાનૂન અને નિઝામની પાબંદી કરીને મુલ્કના વફાદાર શહેરી બનીને રહેજો. આજ કિનિયાની ગવર્મેન્ટ અને બાશિંદાઓ પાસે દુઆ કરું છું કે અલ્લાહ સુબહાનહુ આપ સગલાને હંમેશા ખુશહાલ બાકી રાખે અને આપની હર ઉમ્મીદ તમામ કરે. રબ્બના આતિના ફિદ દુનિયા હસનતન વફિલ આખિરતિ હસનતન વકિના અઝાબન નાર. વશુક્રન જઝીલન. અસ્સલામુ અલૈકુમ વરહમતુલ્લાહિ વબરકાતુહ.
Thank you, Your Holiness. May I now invite His Eminence, Qaid Johar Aziuddin, to step forward and make his remarks.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Hamidan wa Musalliyan. Your Excellency, Dr. William Samoei Arap Ruto, CGH, President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Musalia Mudavadi, EGH, Prime Cabinet Secretary of the Republic of Kenya, Honorary Julius Megos Ogamba, Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Education, Honorable Eden Bare Duale, EGH, Cabinet Secretary, Minister of Health, Honorable Johnston Sakaja, the Governor of Nairobi, Honorable Muhammad Dagar, Principal Secretary, State Department for Transport, distinguished guests, faculty and Abnaul Jamia students. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. અને તમે સગલા સાથે મળીને કહેજો પ્રેસિડેન્ટ સાહેબને કરીબુ સાના કરીબુ સાના. It is a profound honor to welcome you to Al Jamiat Safia today. I stand here on behalf of His Holiness Sayyidina Mufaddal Saifuddin to convey his warmest greetings and his sincere gratitude to you for gracing us with your presence. Your Excellency, looking around this courtyard, you will see a gathering that is truly global. While many of us are proud citizens of the country, we are joined today by community members and students from all over the world. We are immensely proud that this international institution, a premier seat of learning for our community, is established here in Nairobi. It signifies that Kenya is not just hosting us, it is enriching us. The values, the principles, such as tolerance, humbleness, and the inherent beauty of the Kenyan people are absorbed here and carried by our students to every corner of the globe. In his address, His Holiness His Holiness spoke with deep feeling for this nation. He wished fervent prayers for the continued development of Kenya and specifically for the betterment of education across the country. He prayed for you, Your Excellency, that your aspiration for this nation are realized and that your vision bears fruit. Furthermore, he addressed the Dawoodi Bohra community directly, instructing them to work hard, to remain disciplined, and to contribute tirelessly to the growth and prosperity of this nation. This spirit of contribution is reflected in the very architecture that surrounds us. The arcades you see are inspired by your heritage in North Africa, situating the identity of this campus firmly within this great continent. But I invite you to look down at the ground beneath our feet, to look down beneath our feet. The stone flooring we walk upon is the distinct yellow machakos from the quarries of the township just near Nairobi. It serves a daily physical reminder to every student and faculty, and every faculty member who walks these corridors. The lesson is simple, yet profound. With every step we take on this yellow machakos, we are reminded that we belong to this land. We are grounded here. And just as this local stone supports this structure, we must, with resilience and strength, support this nation and serve its people. Your Excellency, we have followed your recent address to the nation closely. You have declared 2026 the year of transformation, a turning point where Kenya moves from promise to prosperity. You spoke powerfully about how this journey calls for a clear vision and leadership capable of delivering that vision. These words resonate deeply with us. We share your conviction that the future belongs to those who value production, skills, development, and hard work. We see the roadmap you have laid out, focusing on infrastructure, employment, and dignity for every citizen. And the entire Dawoodi Bohra community of Kenya stand ready to support this national mission. By holding the values of this discipline and integrity, and by contributing through trade and service, we are committed to playing our part in the transformation you are leading. We deeply cherish the warmth and respect you have always shown towards our community. We hold in high regard the friendship you have extended to us, and we remember with great pride the honor you bestowed upon His Holiness at State House in December 2022, awarding him the Chief of the Order of the Golden Heart. These gestures speak of a bond built on sincerity and shared values. Your Excellency, you have often spoken about the importance of peace and faith in leadership. We hope that today, within these walls, you find a moment of that peace. On behalf of His Holiness, we thank you for your friendship, we thank you for your leadership, and we welcome you warmly to Al Jamia. We wish you and the people of Kenya continued peace, progress, and prosperity. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Your Holiness, distinguished members of the Dawoodi Bohra community in Kenya, and indeed also those who are from other nations who have joined us today. Fellow Kenyans, the management and students of Al Jamia TUS Safia Nairobi campus, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, the Republic of Kenya enjoys cordial and long-standing relations with the Dawoodi Bohra community since the early 19th century. Historical records reveal that there were 120 members of the community in Mombasa by the 1870s. Today, thousands of the community members live in Kenya, with over 700 Dawoodi Bohra families based in Nairobi, mainly at the current center. In his travels across the world, His Holiness not only nurtures spiritual growth, but also engages with leaders worldwide to promote peace, cultural harmony, and societal well-being. His Holiness is indeed a leading diplomat of peace, spiritual growth, and human development. His Holiness and the Dawoodi Bohra community in Kenya continue to significantly contribute to our economy while promoting unity, philanthropy, and peace in support of national stability and economic progress. Notably, the Bohra community in Kenya has been active in popularizing cricket, thus contributing to Kenya's sporting culture and advancing our nation's sports diplomacy. The magnificent institution we toured today stands as a testament to the community's commitment to empowering individuals and strengthening communities through education, as well as promoting environmental protection. And I know, Your Excellency, you have a knack for good architecture. So you have met your challenger today. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is now my very great honor to invite His Excellency the President so that he can make his remarks and address us on this very auspicious occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of Kenya.
Sorry. Thank you very much. Please, let's take our seats. Thank you very much. Your Holiness, members of your family, distinguished guests, the Dawoodi Bohra community, fellow citizens, good morning. Hamjambo. Happy New Year. I am deeply honored to be here today, not only because of the warmth of this reception, but because this visit brings back very personal memories. Several years ago, I had the privilege of meeting His Holiness. That engagement then was brief, but its impact is lasting. It stayed with me not because of its length, but because of its depth. It was marked by three exceptional qualities: clarity of thoughts, humility of spirit, and a profound sense of purpose. Over time, that past conversation grew into trust. Trust grew into friendship. And friendship found expression in meaningful gestures of goodwill, including my awarding, in the name of the people of Kenya and on behalf of the people of Kenya, the highest honor of the Chief of the Golden Heart to His Holiness. These moments matter because they are anchored in sincerity, mutual respect, and shared values. Kenya is a nation built on faith, resilience, and hard work. Our strength has never come from institutions alone, but from communities that believe in discipline, in service, and in responsibility. Communities that understand and appreciate that progress is sustained not by rhetoric, outward appearance, or fanfare, but by character, determination, and hard work that delivers results. When I visit institutions such as Al-Jamia, I am reminded that education is more than the transfer of knowledge. It is the shaping of character. It is also the cultivation of values and the preparation of citizens to serve society with integrity, passion, and commitment. The Dawoodi Bohra community has been woven into Kenya's social fabric for generations. You have lived among us. You have invested here. You have uplifted lives. Quietly, consistently, and faithfully, you have contributed to our national story of generations and transformation. That is the kind of partnership every nation treasures, and Kenya does. When our First Lady, Rachel, visited this community, she observed that Kenya is integral to the Dawoodi Bohra community, and the Dawoodi Bohra community are integral to Kenya. I believe she aptly captured the essence of the relationship between this community and this nation. This community is often described through its institutions, its buildings, and its projects. Yet, what truly defines the Dawoodi Bohra community is daily life. It is how families live, how businesses operate, how young people are raised, how elders are respected, and how neighbors are treated. That daily conduct adds value to Kenya in ways not always captured by statistics or spreadsheets. Through honesty in trade, through commitment to education, and through service without spectacle. In a world where many retreat inward or define themselves narrowly by identity, the Dawoodi Bohra community demonstrates a different path. You remain deeply rooted in faith while truly and fully engaged in society. You preserve tradition while embracing the future. You do not wait for conditions to be perfect. You begin, you persevere, you deliver, and you make conditions better. I have seen this spirit in action in Project Rise Health initiatives, in surgical camps that restore sight, that restore mobility and dignity to ordinary citizens, in outreach programs in places like Mariakani, where care reached hundreds of deserving patients, in mangrove restoration along our coast, protecting livelihoods and shielding communities from floods, and in moments of humanitarian response where help arrived not late, but on time. The governor of Nairobi has spoken to this. My Minister for Health has spoken to this. My Minister for Education has spoken to this. I will sum it up and say, you have been a most distinguished community in Kenya. There is much our nation can learn from this community. The value of patience over haste, planning over ad hoc action, and institutions that endure rather than impress. It is for this reason that the government of Kenya welcomes the continued engagement of the Dawoodi Bohra community, not just as donors alone, but as partners in building a healthier, more productive, and more cohesive nation. You have partnered with us in many respects, in education, in health, and I want to tell you, Your Holiness, the members of this community, they pay their taxes. They are very good business people, business with integrity. And as we journey as a nation, they have been part and parcel of the Kenyan community marching forward. Your Holiness, over the last 3 years, we have significantly transformed our education sector. We have undertaken some of the most consequential reforms in our education sector to expand opportunity and to ensure that every learner has an opportunity and no child in Kenya is left behind. We have expanded learning spaces with 23,000 classrooms built over the last 3 years. We have expanded the number of teachers with 100,000 teachers hired in the last 3 years. And we have increased our budget to the education sector by 200 billion Kenyan shillings in the last 3 years to make sure that we support all our learners and also forge a student-centered funding model to ensure that our universities remain sustainable and every student in college and university is treated fairly and bursaries and grants are given on merit. To the students of Al Jamia, you carry a special responsibility. Whenever your journey takes you, remember this: leadership is service, discipline builds trust, and consistency delivers outcomes. I did inform the nation that in the transformation of Kenya, education is going to be at the center of that transformation. We just concluded examinations where 53% of learners joined STEM pathway. Our plan and target is to make sure that 60% of learners engage in the STEM space as we seek to build a professional, a highly professional workforce that will drive the transformation of Kenya into the future. It is my wish and expectation that this university will participate with us as we develop the highest caliber of professional human capital that we need for the transformation of our nation as we seek to take Kenya from a third world country to a first world country. Let me also tell you, Your Holiness, that members of this community have worked with me on the priority projects that we have rolled out in Kenya. Among them, the housing program. I have seen in this gathering some of our very best investors and construction companies from the Bohra community who have worked with us in the development of our housing program across Kenya. As we all know, the housing program is not just about houses. It's about jobs. It's about dignity. It's about lifting people who live in neighborhoods and in spaces that do not have water, do not have sanitation, do not have electricity or roads. And I must say a very big thank you to the members of this community that are participating in the drive on our housing program. Let me also congratulate the members of this community for their participation in our health space. I want to say a very special thank you to the surgeons and the doctors that have come to work with their partners and colleagues in Kenya in the interventions that you have made in the last 2 days, and to thank members of this community who are working with us towards making health not a privilege for those who can afford, but a right for every citizen. And as has been said, 28.5 million Kenyans today are registered in SHA as part of our program of making sure that access to health is universal, reaches every citizen. I want to thank members of this community for being part of the ecosystem of hospitals that support our universal health coverage and partner with SHA so that health can be affordable and accessible to the majority of citizens. Your Holiness, as we embark on the journey to move Kenya to a first world country, we seek your partnership, your support, and your prayers. We are confident that with your partnership, your support, and as we build synergy across this nation, we will be able to transform our nation. We will be able to generate an extra 10,000 megawatts of energy to power our industry and to support our transformation. We will be able to invest, as has been requested here, in infrastructure. At the moment, we have 6,000 kilometers of tarmac roads going on. We are seeking to add another 28,000, and I'm asking the governor of Nairobi that as we look at the next priority areas to make sure that the roads that were raised by the MP of this area are included in the plan that we have so that we can serve every community and every region and every part of this city and of the Republic of Kenya. Your Holiness, I know you use our airport. I just want to assure you that this year we will be building a new world-class airport. That will support not just Kenya as a hub in our region, not just our tourism sector, not just our conference sector, but also our business communities that use our airports for purposes of travel. Your Holiness, I want to thank you for your leadership in providing direction in uncertainty, clarity in complexity, and calm in a restless world. In Kenya, you have a partner, and in me, you have a friend to work with as we serve this community and as we serve the people of Kenya and humanity in general. Thank you very much, and God bless you.